Yo, what is good, guys? It is PZ, and today I'm going to be going over the new spring update in Rensselaer County. Sorry for not posting for like 2 or 3 months. I've just had some stuff going on, so yeah, my bad. But thank you guys like very much for like 750 subscribers. I honestly can't even believe how far we've gotten. Even since I haven't posted for a couple months, like I'm genuinely surprised. But anyway, I'm gonna be going over these 3 cars right here, and I'm gonna tell you guys what else came in the update. And yeah, so let's get right into the video. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna go over is this thing right here. I still haven't gotten used to the car names yet, but anyway. So I'm gonna go over this. This is a refreshed version of I don't have the old version, but this is a refreshed version of what this vehicle is supposed to be. I think this one's also like, I don't even know, but yeah, so this got refreshed. Honestly really like this because it's like it's really slow. But honestly, it's not that bad of a sedan. It has some very slow acceleration, even if you put on sport mode. But real quick, I'm gonna drive it around. I'm gonna show you guys how it drives, and yeah. Alrighty, so we're on the main road right now. One thing I've noticed about this is that the acceleration is very slow. Now, if you play in any like RC roleplay server, I probably wouldn't recommend this because people would probably honk at you, which would probably get annoying. So yeah, I want to test the top speed on this real quick because I haven't gotten to that yet. So just give me a minute while it gets to the top. Alright, so the top speed on this car is 117, which is very slow. I don't know what car this is in real life for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, let's get right to the next car. Alrighty, so the second car that we're gonna go over is this BMW SUV. I still don't know the in real life name of this car, but I know for sure that it's a BMW. In my opinion, I feel like it's like probably one of the best cars in the game. I think it looks very like sleek, and oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, there's also bunnies and there's like butterflies that fly around. So if you compare it to like the normal like Bloxy character, this thing is actually like huge. But like honestly, like I kind of like that they added some like wildlife in here. They also added butterflies, but yeah, so you see these butterflies right here, pretty nice, low key. But anyway, yeah, let me get back to the BMW. Now I don't know about here. It would be kind of nice if you could change the lighting there, which would, I don't know, but you probably can. I'll have to see that. But yeah, so let's get into it, and then it's got a noise when you like get into the car. Let me honk it real quick because I heard that it has a good horn. Okay, I really like the horn in this thing. I just want to see, can you not change the, okay, you can't change the lights on the front, but listen to this startup. This thing genuinely sounds really good, but it's also really fast. It's like the total opposite of the other car that we were in. But yeah, let me get to driving this real quick. Alrighty, we're out in the main road. Now, real quick, I'm gonna test the max speed of this to see how fast it goes. Alright, so I'm at the top speed of this. And it seems like the top speed, like this is actually really good for an SUV. 170, about 180. This might be the fastest SUV in the game so far. But I do recommend getting this. I think like the cheapest model is like 150,000 or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's get to the last vehicle. Alrighty guys, so this last vehicle that we're gonna be going over is the GMC Sierra. This is probably the only car in this game, actually not the only one, but one of the only cars or trucks in this game that I know the name of. I really like this. It kind of reminds me of the new Silverado that came out a little bit ago, but yeah, I mean, I know they're like actually really similar. You can see the inside of the bed here. Oh, okay. Anyway, but this thing is honestly really sick. I don't really have much to say about this. I like the wheels too. I think they might be three. No, they're not. Okay. I thought they were 3D for a second. But let's get into it. And then let's test the horn on it. Okay, the horn is really high pitched, but that's okay. Now let's listen to the startup. Okay. I like the startup. It's like a pretty standard truck startup. I really like it. Now let's get to driving this around. Alrighty, so we're now on the main road. I like how this thing sounds. It's got a very like truck sound to it, of course, because it's a truck. But I'm gonna test out the max speed of it. Alrighty, so one thing I noticed is that the acceleration, even on sport mode, is kind of slow, but it's pretty standard for a truck, I guess. I don't expect it to be like really fast or anything, but the top speed on this is 115, which is honestly not a bad top speed for this. But yeah, let's get to the other things that came in this update. Alrighty, so before I show you guys the in-game, like the new places and all that, I'm gonna show you guys the new settings part. So there's basically like not that much of a difference between the old one and the new one. This one just takes up on your whole screen. Now, I know there's a lot of people that don't like it, but in my opinion, I find it pretty, I don't know, I find it pretty nice. I like how it, like, categorizes them. Like, I mean, it did in the other one, but, like, it, I don't know, it does that instead of, like, all of it in, like, one single list. But there's also a lot of, like, there's a lot. You can see a lot of, like, the settings on here. You can also change your keybinds, which I honestly find pretty sick. I don't really know what you would change your keybinds to, but honestly, it's whatever. Now, the other thing that you've probably noticed is that the lighting looks different. So what they did was they added actual clouds. So real quick, I'm gonna make it rain for you guys, and I want you guys to see how dark it gets. All right, so now it's getting dark. Now let me change the time to like afternoon. Alrighty, so yeah, this is 11:08 a.m. and this is honestly really dark. And they also what they did, I don't know if this was here before, but they added the rain droplets on the ground, and then when you drive, there's also a trail that leaves behind you. I think. I don't know why it's not popping up on here, but yeah, I'll have to, I don't know if it'll pop up at all, but yeah, that's it for the new like graphics settings, I guess. They redid the whole entire graphics, and I honestly like these graphics more than how they looked before. But yeah, let's get to the next thing. Alrighty, so the next thing that they added was a new post office, which is right next to the I think that's the steakhouse, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, I honestly feel like this is a really good place to put the post office at, just because it fills up a lot of space. And I think they also added some more trees too, and then they also added the spring map, which I honestly really like. So in here, you know, the normal post office, I really like the lighting in here. I like how much effort is actually put into the building. I find that this to be one of the best interiors in my opinion in the game. They also came out with a post office job, which comes with a new post office vehicle, and I'll show you guys that here in a minute. But real quick, I just want to show you guys the interior of this new building. I feel like this is honestly, I really like it. But yeah, let's get to the post office job. Alrighty, so I'm doing the mail delivery job. I've never done it before, but yeah, here's the new vehicle. It's pretty normal, I guess. I really like it. There's also a roll-up door. But real quick, I'm gonna show you guys how to do this, because this is gonna be my first time ever doing this. So, yep, you just gotta grab a bunch of boxes, and then you gotta put them in your thing, and then you gotta, I don't know what you do. Release, yeah, and then you open the, oh, you hold it, and then you pick up the trolley, and then click the boxes and load the truck, and then I gotta get 5 more boxes, and then there we go. Let me put them in. Alrighty.
Route to medical center. In
Oh.
0.1 miles, turn right.
Okay, now we get a thing right here that leads us to the yeah. So let me close that. Let me get into it. All right. So I'm delivering the drops, the boxes to the drop off point over here. I don't know where to drop it off at, but okay, I think I just opened it up, grabbed the box, and then ah, crap. Oopsie. Walk carefully. Oh, I gotta walk very slowly. Okay, there we go. So I gotta watch out. I put my speed up to a really high speed so I can walk faster, but yeah.
In 200 feet, turn left.
I don't know where to go. Oh. Okay. Okay, I guess I gotta go all the way to Quick Fix. So, yeah, just give me a minute. Let me get there real quick. Okay, I'm finally here. Alright, I delivered it.
100 feet, turn left.
And I guess you
U-turn.
get more, like, you get a higher salary the more you deliver boxes. But yeah, that's it for the delivery thing. Alrighty, so the next thing I'm gonna show you guys is that there's a new, like, park place. Now, if I'm correct, it's gonna be over here. And then, okay, yeah, so it's right there, right after the new bridge. Now, I don't really think there's anything much special here, but I feel like this is a good addition, you know, just because it also connects to the river, which I find very sick. And then there's a lake, and then there's like a little trail you can walk around over here, so you can walk like that way. I don't really know where this leads to. Oh, it leads to the neighborhood. I forgot what this neighborhood's called, but the gated neighborhood over here. And yeah, that's it for the lake thing. All right, now another like more stuff that they added was they got rid of the old cars at the junkyard and then they added new ones. There's not much new ones, I think, but the ones that are new are I'm trying to think, not the truck, but they added, give me a second. Yeah, okay, so they added this alt stat Uber home thing, and then they added the one car I was talking about. Here, I'll show you guys here in a second. So they I think this is what they added, unless this was here before, I don't remember. But yeah, here are the bunnies. There's different colored ones too, which is kind of cool. All right, now the last thing that they added, which I find really cool, is that there's a new GPS system. So if there's multiple people in the lobby, you can see them on your map. And then if you have any friends in the lobby, their icon is going to be blue. But in my opinion, I really like this new map part. But yeah, that's going to be all for the update. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said at the beginning of this video, thank you guys so much for over 700 subscribers. I'm going to try to post more often. I honestly cannot make any promises, but I'm gonna try as hard as I can for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you soon.